stars, you'll find that you're not far from them. And if you follow your heart, if we look to the stars, you'll find. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Seth Curry. August 23rd, Virgo season, the first day of Virgo season. So salute to the basketball player, man. Seth Curry. He get overlooked because Steph Curry, you know what I mean? So salute to Seth Curry, man. You know what I mean? Doing his thing in the NBA, man. You know what I mean? Check him out, man. Wish him a happy birthday, man. Salute. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, man. Follow me.
Happy birthday to you.
Man, like, I just don't. This and third, but just in general, like, I wouldn't want someone fat around my kid. I feel like that's a mentality that you don't want rubbing off. You gotta look at them like, yo, you're not allowed around the fam, bro.
But kids should be active, so I think it falls on the parents and stuff. You definitely should be engaging your kids. Kids should be going outside every day, getting fresh air, running around. They shouldn't just be iPad kids sitting in the house eating fucking snacks and junk all fucking day. And then what are you feeding your kids? Like, how you gonna feed your kids a bunch of processed food, but you're not giving them fruits and veggies?
Facts. Speak that facts. I see you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie though.
Especially the parents that put iPads in front of their kids to give them a healthy diet.
Yeah, it be like that.
As long as we can agree.
Shit, I remember my ex shorty used to just feed me.
Childhood.
They said a comment that was made earlier. We all agree that comment that being fat was anti-black was the most retarded thing that someone could say.
No,
Only and ready for any weather.
To get custody. In most states, when the judge grants women custody, I think it's like 80%, 90% of the time. And so my question
was, brother.
You're losing me already. Can we
because that's the same statistic.
Put a bow on it. You're losing me.
Yeah, that's the same statistic as saying that women file for divorce more, and that's because men don't file for divorce typically. Like, it literally takes motherfuckers so much. Like, some men don't go to the doctor unless
Let's like put that to the side right now. I don't even understand this question first. What should you? Can you package it up, Boo? Just kind of summarize.
No, we're talking about men that relinquish rights to their kids because they choose women to have sex with, and they're bastards, right?
What you're answering right now, just to be clear, what you're answering right now is why you asked that question, or what you meant by asking the question. Would you still want marriage if there was no divorce? Right?
The question in and of itself is flawed because he's under the assumption, you would have to be under the assumption that people are purely getting married to divorce.
Exactly, right? Like, that's what's weird. No exactly. That's why I'm like looking for it. Like, wait, what are you actually saying?
I took it as locking women in to the decisions that they've made. Because let's be realistic. I know that I would probably still marry if divorce wasn't an option. But I understand that there are women out there, realistically, who would not marry because it's one of those things where it's like you're putting yourself in a situation to where once you're in a relationship, if a guy just up and decides, well, fuck it, you're tied to me now, I'm gonna go out and cheat, fuck, and beat your ass and drag you here to fro, and you can't leave me. It is what it is.
Yeah, but it's a little bit different because the question is actually, would you still want marriage? Right? It's the wanting of the marriage. If you're the type of person that simply wants to be married at some point, yeah, sure. You're not thinking, there's nothing additional there, okay? If divorce did not exist, you would still absolutely want to get married if you are not thinking about the divorce part. So if we simplify it, rather than, would you still want to get married if you had one little trust issue with your nigga, maybe, something really small, maybe you call it one little minor, not so red flag, like, but it's just kind of yellow, and would you say that's a whole different question. It's would you still want marriage? Period.
But Panda, but that's also based on
that part. You know what I mean? So that's why it's like, of course, anybody would want if that's what they actually want.
Yeah, but that's also basing it off the assumption that people, like in at large, are actively, that don't feel that way already, right? Like divorce isn't an option for those people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that, like people stay together through a lot of shit, and that's a choice because divorce does exist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
This is like the same thing that you could wrap this up into the same like prenup type of conversation. Or would you still marry if you had a prenup or not or whatever, and what that all may implicate, like, you know what I mean? Just the fact that something cannot you guys can work out something before, after, there may be something that can happen when if the marriage does not it doesn't mean that people signing the prenup thinks that their marriage is going to just end. You know what I mean? It's just a thing.
No, I understand.
It's just like
point of contention is even if divorce is, let's say we take divorce out off the.
But you still get married is the point.
Exactly, but we understand that separation is a thing, even if people don't divorce for whatever tax reasons or whatever. So, but again, the question in and of itself, let's throw that out the window. Miss Clark,
Yeah.
I do like your thought process though, in saying, hey, if this is something you can't get out of, would you still do it?
Yeah, and that's kind of like how I took it. That's the way I interpreted the question. Was like, because we hear about it all the time. Men are always like, women have a way to leave us. Well, now the question becomes, if they couldn't leave you, what all would you do realistically? Like, what you are clearly doing things to make women leave you. As much as we have these sometimes,
honey, the men don't want that. They may get stabbed.
But as much as we don't like to address it, men who go into relationships afraid of divorce typically know they're going to do something to get it, as my husband is saying. Like, if you know you're not going to cheat, why are you? Because we know the two top reasons for divorce is cheating and fucking financials. So I'm like, if you know you're not going to cheat and you know you're not going to fuck the money up, where's the fear coming from? Because this idea that women just wake up and just go, today's a great day to go in the office and print out some divorce papers. It's a huge misnomer. Normally there are things where y'all have had conversations. She's quote unquote nagged you about things and you haven't listened. Or it's a combination of shit that goes on before she's finally like, fuck it, I'm out.
Over time, right? And so, it's the thing is that it's fear mongering. It's always been fear mongering. You dig what I'm saying? Like the stories of the shit that happened to the nigga that you knew back in high school that had a cousin that got married and some woman took all of his privilege. Like, nigga, if you have a lot of money and you haven't found a way to secure that and protect it from divorce, financial strains or health or whatever, then you've achieved learning how to acquire money, but you're not that smart, right? Like, because these are basic fucking things. So if you're